Let me ask you something personal. When was the last time you felt truly well? Not just okay, not just getting through the day, but genuinely energized, clear-headed, and strong. If you had to pause to think about it, then this conversation is for you. Here is something that stopped me in my tracks during my years in practice. The average man lives about 6 years less than the average woman. 6 years. That is not a small gap. That is time you could have spent with your grandchildren, trips you may never take, quiet mornings with the people you love. And most men assume the reason is obvious. Risk-taking, bad decisions, being reckless. But the truth is very different. The habits that shorten men's lives are not loud or dramatic. They are quiet, repetitive, and easy to ignore. And most men never see them coming. My name is Dr. Ava, and today I am going to walk you through 5 habits that are silently shortening men's lives. And number 1 is the one almost no one takes seriously. This is more than a video. It is a community of men choosing to take their health seriously. Let us start with habit number 5. Habit number 5, alcohol. Now, before you tune this out thinking you have heard it all before, stay with me. The real danger is not what most men think. On average, alcohol reduces a man's lifespan by around 2 to 3 years. That does not sound extreme, but averages can be misleading. Men who drink heavily in short bursts, especially weekend binge drinking, can lose 10, 15, even 20 years. The issue is not just how often you drink, it is how you drink. Your liver can only process about 1 drink per hour. When you go beyond that, the damage begins to build. Liver cells break down faster than they can repair. Inflammation increases. Fat begins to accumulate where it should not. And after 40, your body does not recover the same way it used to. The same amount of alcohol you tolerated in your 20s can cause significantly more damage in your 50s and 60s. But it does not stop at the liver. Sleep becomes disrupted. Blood pressure rises, testosterone drops, anxiety increases, inflammation spreads throughout the body. Most men never connect these dots. They just feel off without knowing why. The solution is not perfection, it is awareness. Give yourself alcohol-free days during the week. Slow down your pace. Allow your body time to recover, because alcohol is subtle. It hides behind social habits and the idea that it is harmless in small moments, but it adds up. And that is only number 5. Habit number 4, chronic stress. This is one I see constantly. Men pushing through life, carrying pressure silently, appearing fine on the outside but slowly breaking down within. Chronic stress is one of the most underestimated threats to long-term health. Research shows that men under constant stress can lose 4 or more years of life. But the real damage is what is happening inside your body every single day. Your body releases cortisol, your stress hormone. In short bursts, it is helpful. It keeps you alert and responsive. But when it stays elevated for long periods, it starts to wear you down. Your immune system weakens, blood vessels tighten, blood sugar rises, sleep becomes poor, your heart works harder than it should. I often explain it like this. Imagine running a high-performance machine without proper cooling. It still runs, but slowly the internal parts begin to wear out. And culturally, many men are taught to deal with stress by staying quiet, by pushing through, by not speaking about it. That silence is where the damage grows. The solution is not complicated, but it requires intention. Take a walk outside, have a real conversation with someone you trust. Spend time doing something that genuinely brings you peace. These are not luxuries. They are essential for your health. Your body knows how to recover. You just have to give it the chance. Before we go further, take a second to like the video, subscribe, and drop a comment telling me where you are watching from. Habit number 3, social isolation. This one often develops slowly and almost invisibly. In your younger years, connection is everywhere. Friends, colleagues, social circles. But as life progresses, responsibilities increase. Work becomes more demanding. Family takes priority. And relationships begin to fade. By the time many men reach their 50s, their social world has become very small. Sometimes it is reduced to just 1 or 2 people. But here is what many do not realize. The human body is wired for connection. When you lack meaningful social interaction, your body interprets it as a form of threat. Studies show that social isolation can increase the risk of early death by up to 50%. That is comparable to smoking. And unlike other habits, isolation is silent. There are no obvious warning signs. But internally, inflammation increases, immune function declines, blood pressure rises, motivation drops. The encouraging part is that the body responds quickly to reconnection. 1 phone call, 1 coffee, 1 genuine conversation. These small moments have powerful effects on your health. You do not need a large circle. You need real connection. Habit number 2, poor sleep. Sleep is one of the most overlooked pillars of health. Many men treat sleep as optional, something to sacrifice when life gets busy. But your body does not see it that way. Sleep is when your body repairs itself. When you consistently get less than 6 hours of sleep, the effects begin to build. Blood vessels become less flexible. Heart rate increases. Blood sugar rises. Your immune system weakens significantly. Men who regularly sleep poorly can lose up to 7 years of life. And the most dangerous part is adaptation. You begin to feel that constant fatigue is normal. You think you are functioning fine, but your body is working harder just to keep up. The good news is that recovery can happen quickly. Just a few nights of quality sleep can improve your blood pressure, sharpen your focus, and restore your energy. Simple changes make a difference. Go to bed at a consistent time. Reduce screen exposure before sleep. Keep your room cool, dark, and quiet. Avoid caffeine later in the day. Sleep is not wasted time. It is one of the most powerful ways to protect your life. And finally, habit number 1, sitting too much. It sounds almost too simple to be serious, but it is one of the most harmful habits of all. Research has shown that men who sit for more than 8 hours a day have a significantly higher risk of early death. And the issue is not just how long you sit, it is how long you sit without moving. When you remain seated for extended periods, your large muscles become inactive. Circulation slows down. Blood begins to pool. Your brain receives less oxygen, leading to fatigue and reduced clarity. Insulin sensitivity decreases, increasing the risk of diabetes. Inflammation rises. Your heart has to work harder. Even if you exercise, long periods of uninterrupted sitting can still cause harm. But the solution is simple. Stand up every 30 minutes. Move for a couple of minutes. Walk after meals. Take calls while standing. Choose the stairs when you can. These small movements have a powerful impact on your health. When you step back and look at all of this, one truth becomes clear. Men do not lose their health suddenly. They lose it gradually through small habits repeated every day. Alcohol may take a few years. Stress takes more. Isolation adds to it. Poor sleep accelerates it. And sitting quietly compounds it all. But the same principle works in your favor. You can rebuild your health the same way, one small decision at a time. After this video, stand up and move for 2 minutes. Go to bed a little earlier tonight. Reach out to someone you have not spoken to in a while. These are small actions, but they change everything over time. Getting older does not mean losing your strength or your energy. It means you have the opportunity to take control in a way you may not have before. I have seen men make these changes later in life and completely transform how they feel. Staying active, present, connected, that future is still available to you. If you found this helpful, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone you care about because the right information can change someone's life. Take care of yourself.